I have a clip here of Zero explaining the Trae The Truth beef and why it's still going on. Let's get into the news.
So I jump out in front of it. I talk to the nigga, and it was agreed. I'm like, I'm definitely finna say something about it. So I said something about it. Then he came out with his lie.
So wait, let's back up real quick too. So when you're saying you talk to your publicist is like, hey, this is about to come out. Is the TMZ tape is about to come out?
Well, didn't nobody know it was a tape yet.
Okay, nobody knew there was a tape at that time.
I knew. You know what I'm saying? But the public was like, nah, didn't nobody. It was just like folklore. It was like, we heard Zero and Trae got into it.
Okay.
At 50's thing. So that's all you was hearing, you know what I'm saying? It's looming. And then when I heard about certain activities, like, the shit's gonna come out.
Yeah.
So, it was a phone call that I was on that ain't nobody know I was on, you know what I'm saying, that I did record. Where I heard all kind of shit, like I know I'm a bad motherfucker. Like, I mean, I'm tougher than leather when it's still on the calf. But at the same time, I'm finna try to jump 4 people.
Yeah, to me, that didn't make any sense either. And just from the video, the first video, when it showed him just on the ground, balled up, anybody that's been in a fight, that don't look like you was fighting somebody one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? Like the narrative, they was spinning around the fight. Like that had happened, but that didn't. You can tell he had got jumped, especially by multiple people.
So, I mean, that was the narrative that was kind of spinning until I got on the phone, and he was like, who's that? It's me, nigga. I'm like, yeah, I'm on this phone call, too. Shit started getting retracted and shit. But, I mean, that was
initially, it was spun like on this phone call that you were
It was spun like, I mean, come on, man. Ain't I'm always the problem for somebody just because I won't do what you want me to do?
The interview, the perception of you is
I'm not going.
You caused the problems.
Yeah, of course. I don't give a fuck if it was weak because we cool. I'm not letting that shit slide.
Okay.
And I mean, if you let that shit slide with me, then you just as fucked up as I don't want to be. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, like, we got a relationship. If you stole some shit, I mean, nigga, you stole some shit. Don't come ask me for help, bitch, I'm still.
Zero was referring to the album that was stolen from him when he had went to jail about that murder, which he initially got out, but because it wasn't him. But Trae The Truth had went behind his back and got a whole bunch of legal paperwork to where he owned some shit. So when Zero came out and it was time to get paid, he had people like, damn, I ain't got no ownership in this shit. These niggas ain't even got to pay me.
You know what I'm saying? And I still ain't finna fuck with your thieving ass after this shit is over with too. I don't want the problem. This when you can't really control your people. That morning, one of them young niggas that was with him, they went across the street to that Shell station right after it happened. And this nigga held up his phone and he was recording like, oh yeah, we finally caught up with that bitch ass nigga. And you can hear these niggas in the background talking about, cut that, we gonna use that.
You can tell that there was a lot of doctoring on that situation where they was trying to make Trae The Truth look like the good guy, like he was kind of defending himself. But nobody really believed that shit. The shit just looked funny, and everybody really ain't fucking with dude for that shit.
This is a motherfucking, and once it's out there, it's out there.
Yeah.
And a nigga was like, so when we got on the phone with the nigga the next day, my mans, I don't want to say his name, but my mans was like, yeah, but nigga, you, like what's up with that? What's up with that editing shit? What's up with that tape? What you talking about? I know, man, yeah, we seen your little homie last night when he did this shit, caught y'all editing the tape. Oh, nah, man, nah, it wasn't like that. Then all of a sudden that shit was pulled the fuck down. So that's how I knew some shit was finna come out.
Okay.
But, shout out to the homie who did drop the whole, because I wasn't fucked up about the tape being dropped. It's like, this kind of like backed up the claim of, you know what I'm saying, oh yeah, I'm getting jumped. And I guess now I'm hearing like all kind of, whatever this shit is with, this sit down with T.I., you know what I'm saying? I'm just hearing some comical shit on that.
Did you watch the whole sit down?
I ain't watched none of it.
Okay.
Really,
nah.
I'm gonna watch it for.
I mean, for some clarity about how he felt about the situation.
But I mean, he's a liar, so I mean, why would I care about what his lying ass want to say?
Well, you're in the public eye, so it's good to be.
But nobody believes him. So I mean, that's kind of like my second reason for not giving a fuck, because nobody believes him.
I will push back on that though. There's got to be. It's the internet.
Somebody.
You look at the
Ain't nobody.
comments. Somebody
I ain't
is
seen
gonna
nobody.
believe it. Somebody.
See, one thing about it was this, right? One thing about it was this, right? If you think that you finna attack me, I don't mean you with all your fake pages that you do. I mean like real people that's looking at a real situation.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody fucking with me.
I gotta agree with Zero. Anybody with any kind of common sense and kind of knowledge like that, and you can really just see through the bullshit and you can see what's going on. You can tell that the fix been on that shit. You can tell that Trae The Truth really did some snake conniving shit in that shit, and Zero just ain't fucking with him. Well, that's all I got for you guys today. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys back here in another video.